Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, everything is working. As I just popped into the chat, we have rebuilt everything from scratch again. So let me know if you can hear me. We're going for a bit of a strip back, simplified setup because we've been having a few problems recently since our move over to the purple brand. Oh, David Nyholm seems to be working. D-boy, all sounding good here. Thank you very, very much. Let me know if any of the bits and pieces are too loud or too quiet. Hopefully you should have some lovely little funk playing in the background with my less than dulcet tones over the top. Hopefully it's all working out okay. As you may have noticed during the last stream, Football Manager was a little bit bumpy, a little bit glitchy. I don't think my PC is in the finest of health. So we tried to strip things back a little bit because my PC was puffing and wheezing. It was trying to deal with Football Manager, Spotify, Stream Elements, the internet, OBS, all of the different softwares that you use, and lots of media clips. And, well, I think I was pushing it too hard. So we've started from scratch and tried to scale things back. And my fabulous, fabulous friend, Leia Damus, has been in the background tirelessly, patiently, helping me out behind the scenes. So hopefully it will behave a little bit better today. And we've got lots of our other friends with us already. Let's do the roll call. Craig, first through the door. The King of Carlisle is with us. David Nyholm, spotted a little follow from you off stream. Thanking you kindly for that. Foggy's with us. D-Boy Plays is with us. We've got HC16. We've got Sean Paul. We've got Simon Thornley. We've got Rugio. First mod through the door. Oh, Craig's a mod as well. 2 mods through the door. We best be on our absolute finest behaviour. Isaac's here, but not really here. Rook has been and gone. We've got Soccer Scenarios beaming in from North Carolina. He's about to get very, very busy. Part-time football coach, you know. Soccer Scenarios. And the season is upon him. Kesson, great to see you in here as well. We've got live jive CPU exploding once you hit affiliate. I think the CPU has already exploded. We're past that point. I'm now streaming from the ashes of my PC. I think we need to start thinking about some equipment upgrades and how we're going to pay for those. We've got Beyond Ultra Gaming. Afternoon to you. Casino Square's gone capital letters. The 3rd mod through the door. Affiliate hype. I've been reading as to what affiliate actually is because I didn't really understand it. Very excited. Very excited. Art by Pigasso. Evening to you, Pigasso. Good to see you. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Several times. Kesson, I deleted everything and started from scratch. A friend unexpectedly showed up, Craig, after the stream started last time. So you ended up missing it just after saying hello. But you're here this time, and friends, let's be honest, are more important than Football Manager. Kesson's got no more answers. And Live Jive affiliate is when you become Twitch Hive Mind. I look forward to it. Does this mean you're applying after the stream? I think so, Joshua. I think so. I think that's how it works. I don't really know how I apply. I'll be brutally honest with you, but I think I'm eligible to. HC, come on. You've all got friends here. It's honestly from a mistake from you not dropping a follow earlier. David, we are blessed to have you here, my friend. Never you mind about when you drop that follow. Simon, you've been running your A-level tutorials in the background enough to pay for a new battery for your mouse. Possibly. We're wired in. We're wired in, my friend. Don't you worry. We can spend that on something else. Undeniable. Hey, Llama. Hey, chat. Good to see you. Welshie Jim. We are well. I hope you are too. And we've got John FP 1969. If that is the year of your birth, you are more than welcome here, regardless of the year of your birth. You're always welcome here. And I think we missed, by the way, welcoming in Giant Plaything. I think at the start of this stream, we were 11 followers away from 400. So now we are 9, I think. Oh, hang on. The Prophet of Doom's here. Stinger, affiliate. Just skip it and go straight to partner. We're nowhere near partner. Nowhere near, partner. 1969. That's the kind of vintage we appreciate here. You are amongst veterans. Good to see you. This is the meeting place for the more, should we say mature? Is that a nice way of phrasing it? The more mature Football Manager player. And we're going to get underway. Let's jump into the stream. Let's try and get the game going on in the background as well, because we have not even played a game since the last stream. Let's remind you how poor form was. We lost to Newcastle. We lost to Arsenal. Pretty heartbreaking, that one. But then we took on Champions League holders and top of the table West Ham United. We only went and beat them 2-0 in the final game of the stream. And honestly, morale needed that. I was a little bit twitchy, I would say. Twitchy. And today we're going to have Liverpool, difficult. We're going to have Bristol City, Rumbelows Cup quarter-final. We're going to have Chelsea, and if we get the proverbial skates on, possibly Spurs as well. It's highly likely that we could be looking at another defeat. Heavy stream, shall we say. Just have to see how we get on, won't we? We've got Paul and Ray, first time chatter. We are not mature. You resent that. You can be maturely immature round here. We got Shawnee, 1995, senior citizen, otherwise known as an OAP. David Niho, mature. What country is that in? Simon Thorne, you embrace that veteran tag. Welshy Jim, Twitchy on Twitch, you like it. John, and you are playing your team. 1969, you're a Crystal Palace fan. You say you like it. I've done terribly in charge of your Eagles, I'm afraid. We are outside the relegation zone by a point, but we are outside it. I apologise for the job that I'm doing, John. BB's here. Well. It isn't Llama. How are you doing? Benjamin, great to see you through the door. Headheart, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Hoping for immaculate vibes to work and lurk too. We love the lurkers. Good luck with your work day. Let's just ease you towards the weekend. We'll just turn you around, point you in the right direction. And then you can go and get the party started as soon as you finish that last work call of the day. Press send on that last email. Football Manager hates Palace. Don't take it personally, but they were doing great under Michael Carrick before I arrived. They were on the verge of qualifying for Europe. Now I've got them in relegation battles. Okay. We're going to get straight out there into the Liverpool game. I'd imagine they've still got a few players that we would recognise amongst their ranks. Hey Jude is there. Legendary midfielder now at the age of... He's still only 30. How long's he been? He's had quite the career at Liverpool. He is going to hurt us today. Benjamin Sesko is also 30. Elite striker. We're in trouble. Greeno! I tell you what. I've not got Twitter open now, Greeno. Give me real-time Sarike Dembele scouting reports then. Many of you will know I support Birmingham City, who've been very busy in the transfer window already because we basically don't have any players. New owners were signed, sealed and delivered, as Stevie would say yesterday. Rossip09, thank you very much for the follow. That's a beautiful thing to do. And this morning we sold Tahith Chong, probably our best player, to Luton for £4 million, but they already had his replacement lined up in Sariki Dembele, who played for Greeno's Bournemouth. If you're a Peterborough fan as well, Dembele's former club, if you've got any intel, let me know, because I've already had a text from my eldest son, who's not even meant to have his phone out at school, saying it's happened, crying emojis, Chong has gone. And I said, don't worry. They've already bought in Dembele. He's going to be Chong 2.0. Tell me he's good, please. Tell me he's good. Craig, you're currently turning Burn into automatic promotion chasers and cup semi-finalists in your first full season after saving them from relegation. Oh, Brynja. Burn. Brynja. Ah, the Club of the Harlands. Orleans. Sorry, Norwegian. BB, just ask Lelujo. I would, but he doesn't reply to my messages. So, what, has he had Sariki Dembele as a Peterborough save? I know he's a Peterborough fan. That comment, Benjamin, makes me hopeful that Dembele might be an amazing player. Right. Talking of amazing, it's going to be amazing if we get anything out of this game. He's incredible, by the way. Another elite midfielder. Okay, here we go. Dembele is tiny, like properly tiny. Okay, not a great start, but fast. We like that. Tricky. We like it more. Likes to run at defenders and tie them in knots. Not quite Premier League. Hey, who at Birmingham is? But looked good for us in the Championship. Played the second half of last season in Ligue 1 at Auxerre. We'll take it. We'll take it. Dembele was decent on FM last year, says David. Thank you. No, that helps. That helps. Thoughtsey's through the door. The mods are in force. Welcome, Thoughtsey. Good to see ya. H16. From the stats you've read on Dembele. Well done, by the way, on putting the little accents over the E's. That's above and beyond. He has a very good take-on rate. 4.67 successful take-ons. Is that dribbling at somebody? Nice. So, some affiliate questions. What are we calling the channel points? Furbles. Furbles. Yeah, I'll look that player up for you, but it will cost you 2,000 furballs. Farmers Llamas. Kesson, we lost Jason Knight, so you know how you feel. Who did you lose Jason Knight to? Yeah, dribbling at somebody. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. You would like to propose 4-4-2s or club changes. Unsailed Turk, save. Oh, it worked, save. It worked. It worked. And Ossertown is following as well. Somebody give me live updates. I reckon that's 4 new followers today, isn't it? Does that put us 7 away from the 400 mark? Did you know that your favourite mod made the legend that is McKinn speechless? I didn't see that, Benjamin, but I did get a little message from a certain Pokely Dokley that evening to tell me all about it. Casino Square being absolutely fabulous once more, I would imagine. Paul and Ray's following as well now. I reckon we might only be 5 away, people. Might only be 5 away. Kess and Jason Knight's gone to Bristol City. Soccer Scenario says Llama emotes would actually be amazing. If anybody in the chat wants to speak to me about how to make emotes, do it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Art by Picasso says we need some Dalai Lamas. I like that. Stinger is now following. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. An extra one through the door. Games Tell Stories is with us. Our subscription options coming soon. I don't know. Maybe Stinger can tell us how long it takes once you apply for affiliate for it actually to work its way through the system and become a thing. Right, let's get into our tactics, by the way. Goodness me, we've got 56 people through the door already. Stinger understands emotes. Brilliant. How is Stinger not following already? You have to impress Stinger to get a follow from him. And do a lot of his search engine optimization for him as well. And Kang has got some little lovely wobbly ducks, and Kang. How do we make a little llama version of that? Jake Petrolhead is now following. Jake, thank you very much for your follow. I do not give you major grief behind the scenes every day. I give you grief on your streams and there only. Otherwise, I'm incredibly complimentary. Right, we're going to go to Liverpool with our away formation. Oh, by the way, whilst I was just waiting for you all at the start of the stream, I think if my maths is correct, and that is always a long shot, we can already make a change to one of the 8+2 ratings. Because our mate Carriage, whose first name now escapes me. Oh no, he's just called Carriage now. Samir Carriage. He's been training so well. I think when I was totting up his 8+2 score, granted using mental arithmetic, he'd actually gone up. So bear with me now. If you're watching on a big screen, you can help me with the sums as I go. So 12, 7 is 19, 29, 39, 43, 53, 59, plus 13 is 72, 82, 89, 99, 106, 110, 120, 133 by my maths. So he's improved already. Go remember, we only introduced this 8+2 about a month ago. And I think either I added him up wrong to begin with, and let's not rule that one out, or he is now Carriage 133, equaling Gray 133. So the old 8+2 score is improving. If you don't know what the 8+2 score is, by the way, long story. Are we one Zealand off partner? I think we need more than one Zealand. You're currently managing Fortuna. Oh, wait for it here. I'm going to give this a go. Beyond Ultra Gaming is managing Fortuna Köln in Germany, second tier. Took him up from the German fourth to where you are now. That's a journey. Well done. Well done on that. David, up to 24 hours from reaching all the targets. It's fairly quick. That's 24 hours from me applying, though, isn't it? It might take me 48 hours to find the buttons to apply. First time chatter, Vasco. Vasco, are you Portuguese, Brazilian? Am I just reading too much into your username? Welcome in. Gitos, afternoon to you. Greeno. Oh, the halcyon days of Greeno emotes. I like these little dancing emotes, and Kang had a beautiful one. I want to know more about that. Shawnee, 5 away from 400. Beautiful. It's not Michael Carrick. That's who the fans want back as manager. Joshua, do not make us do maths. I've done it for you. Or just sign played with pretty coloured. Come on. Stinger. We're better than that, aren't we? Jake, first time chat. Nah, just sign players based on vibes and weird nationalities. Don't get me wrong. A good haircut definitely helps. Do we need an 8+2 command? If I'm going to persist with it, yes, but you know me. I'll be playing a 4-3-3 tick attacker by the end of this stream. From memory, I'll be sorted within a few hours. That's good to know. Tallis is through the door. Kessen's head bobbing. Llama, we're all subbing on Monday. Well, let's see if we can get it sorted out, shall we? Any support anybody gives would be very, very humbling. Especially you, Joshua, who's been generous beyond belief already. David, don't really need to apply. Just complete a few bits and pieces and you get an email. Stinger says usually a couple of hours. All right, take it. And Kang, there are people you can commission to hand draw them at least. That's what a few of us do. People do that now? Benjamin may have done the calculations and he might be higher. Not sure, but your calculations equate to what? He's not 149. He can't be. He can't be, can he? Simon, I do think that the attribute colours should be more psycho-based. Like, what is blue doing there? I think this is just from the skin, isn't it? St. Grimmy's in. First time chat afternoon. Hope you are well. Do you know what? I love a Friday stream, Grimmy. Great to have you through the door. Beautiful to see you here. Hope you're well yourself, sir. Let me do some thinking. Pretty sure you're a Blythe Spartan fan, aren't you? I hope they've done a little bit of business pre-season for you. Can't be a million miles from the non-league season kicking off, are we? Oh, there you are. Thoughts he's welcoming you in. Full capital letters. Can we choose some 7 TV emotes too? Kessen, remember who you're talking to here. I don't know what that means. Mystic Storm, first time chatter. Hello, you and Zealand. Let's be honest, mainly Zealand. recently got you into Football Manager, and a few days ago you started managing French second tier side Amiens. It's really fun. Welcome to the gang, Mystic Storm. Good to have you here. Good luck at Amiens. You want to try and get yourself a little promotion, then it's all about taking on PSG, I would imagine. If you do need more videos to help you, if you are a first-time player of Football Manager, by the way, the Manager's Seat YouTube channel, which is a channel I run almost single-handedly. Granted, there's somebody called Stinger there in the background and some guy called Johnny, but let's be brutally honest. It's me doing the bulk of the technical work behind the scenes using my knowledge of technicals. And you'll find videos on there about tactics. Stinger has got you covered when it comes to tactics. Johnny's got you covered when it comes to gameplay. What different features in the game will do. I've done a few videos that might help you out with things like creating a club DNA, setting up your scouting. We've got things on there about custom squad views, using the data hub once you feel like you're ready for it. Things like how pressing works in Football Manager. It's become a full advert now. Full advert. Stinger just unfollowed. And then he is back. All right, Stinger helps out a little bit more than I might have been letting on there. He's a tactical guru on that channel. Mystic Storm, Nana, you actually saw your TikToks before Zealand's YouTube videos. Hey, 43-year-old man does TikToks. Granted, Stinger created them for me. He just used my videos to do them. But there you go. There you go. What else have we got? Why is there a command for test match special? The Manager's Seat. Come on, get on brand. Get on brand. And we're welcoming... Who are we welcoming in now? Jack LeBrun. Mystic Storm. 3 follows in a minute. Potschnurgle? Like that. Potschnurgle is following as well. Head and up. Shameless plugs. Was it shameless? I felt a little bit ashamed. Hassimo was in. Top man Llama. Good to welcome you in this afternoon. In a moment, I'm sure we're going to play a bit of Football Manager. The chat is bubbling away, though. Oh, no. We got 72 through the door. 72. Craig, we're on 398 now, you think? By the way, if we're on 72... and this is only this is our 6th stream. If the bots want to say hello in the chat, because I know we get accused of botting. The bots want to say hello. Especially if they've got a number in their username. 2 more, Benjamin. 2 more we're after. Well, maybe some more friends will wander through the door shortly. Okay, let's play Liverpool. Yeboah came on and scored against... There you go, John. He's botting. He's botting. And Kang is a bot. Jake Petrolhead, bot 3000. Hotschnurgle. Did I nail it? Come on. Nailed it first time. Probably got it wrong the second time. Benjamin Bessemer is following. That doesn't count, though, does it? That doesn't count. Beep Boop. You're not a bot, Beep Boop. There we go. The bots are in. Invest in Greeno coin. The bots are in full effect. Hoss, hoss, hoss. Here they come. Here they come. May have done a stinger. May have done a stinger. Ludo. 70. Down to 70. Down to 70. 76 viewers is great. You're chasing affiliate as well, but viewer count is murdering me. Well, look, Ludo, I've cheated because... I started a Football Manager YouTube channel over 3 years ago and started streaming on YouTube 6 months ago. So I've cheated, really. It looks like I've just bounced over here and I've managed to get a little following after 6 streams, and that's not true. I bought it with me from YouTube. So you keep plugging away. You'll do great. Foggy, you'll create 2 more aliases. That's 395 now. And follow llama.exe. Good to see all the bots in. Appreciate the support. There we go. There's another one. Oh, Ludo. Does that make us what? 2 away now? 1 away? What's a YouTube? Sun Kang, though, he's a bot. Yeah, 3 years of hard work, definitely cheating. Well, it's harder work than that, to be honest, because I've got my non-football manager YouTube channel that I've actually been running for nigh on 6 years. The Big Mank, by the way, 94. The Big Mank, is he lucky number 400? Somebody update me. Has the Big Mank got us over the line? Big 400. Right, everybody in the chat, huge thank you. Number 400. Huge chat thank you to the Big Mank. He's helped get us to 400. Stinger's gonna unfollow now. Tino Dino. Not sure about where to put the emphasis in that. Thank you for following. Thank you to the Big Mank for getting us over the line, I should say. Tino, number 401. I knew Stinger. So predictable. Called it before he did it. I think Tino Dino had us covered anyway, Stinger. The bell for followers now sounds like your dog asking to go outside. It keeps making you get up like a Pavlov effect. Soccer scenarios. Apologies. 401. That's not bad, is it, for 6 streams? Lovely people. Thank you to everybody that's raided. To Stinger, who's raided 3 times. Brings a lot of new eyes to the channel. Why are there numbers on the players, says Pot Schnurgle. So, yeah, we need that command, don't we? We need that command, mods. We need that command. What on earth is 8+2? It's basically their score out of 200, because I've selected 10 attributes running along the top here. Granted, there's 11 attributes, but I only count off the ball if they're an attacking player, and then it's positioning if they're a defensive player. And I add them all together, and I give them a little name to remind me how well they fit in to the club DNA. Drew's with us. Drew03, by the way, if you don't know, is one of our fabulous, hard-working, entertaining, people-friendly, football manager knowledgeable, Reading supporting mods over on the Manager's Seat Discord. He does sterling work, by the way, absolutely sterling work behind the scenes. And he's just jumped into a stream. He's been over on the red brand a few times. Here he is over on the purple brand. Don't apologise. Let's keep that bell ringing. David, do we get a 404 error? The bots do that. Tommy C, Mr. Larmster, like that. How are you? I'm going to say 9.63 out of 10. Get your scores out of 10 for the weekend going as well, by the way. If you want to decimal place them, I appreciate that. Shows you're taking it seriously. I'm going to go 9.63 for myself. We could do with some slightly better weather, I reckon. Joshua, you were with us until Reading. Come on, up the Royals. Got no games with us as well. Beaming in from the Emerald Isle. I hope you've got better weather over there than we have. We are very, very well today. Very, very well. Ludo, it's monsoon season. It is. Can't believe the mods haven't added the 8+2 command yet. It's going to be very difficult for a mod, I think, to try and explain this nonsense that I'm running here. How do you explain 8+2 succinctly? Jack's going for the 9.45. That Chinese meal's that's going to take you to a 9.8, isn't it? Let us know your order, Jack. Let us know. Lashing down with rain on the Emerald Isle as well. Greeno shouting llama, 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 llama. Who's that? Is that the Chemical Brothers? Is that Chemical Brothers, Greeno? I know the song. Craig, someone needs to teach you how to do commands. Jake, just saying 8+2 plus a club culture and DNA probably is a TMS video in the making. It's there. Well, 8+2 isn't. But I've done videos about how to create a DNA. And I was thinking of updating it maybe with the old 8+2 system. But it's got to work first. And I'm getting beaten every game. Who's walked through the door? Time for an afternoon sat on the beach enjoying a stream in the Bahamas. Pokesy. You beautiful man. Now, Pokesy, come on. We need to know. It was Underworld, was it? It was Underworld. Ah, darn my 90s musical knowledge. It's normally razor sharp. Okay, it's the Pokes time now. If you enjoy watching this stream, we're up to 78, so some people might enjoy it. If you enjoy watching this stream, then you need Pokes in your life. And this is me trying to be sincere now, which I don't do very, very often. Casino Square did a thing as well. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Let's talk Pokes. Pokes has been streaming for, I don't know, Pokes, 4 or 5 years maybe on Twitch. And I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not sure who is out there that is better for this kind of vibe. This kind of slippers on, gentlemen and ladies and of a certain vintage, beautiful chat, lots of fun, occasional bits of FM, but I'm going to be brutally honest, Pokes is worse at FM than I am. He is a barren wasteland when it comes to Football Manager ability, apart from draft tournaments when he somehow morphs into a different animal altogether. Pokes is going to be streaming tonight, I reckon, because he's always there on a Friday. I missed his stream on Wednesday, and I'm very, very angry about that. But it's going to be around 8:30, I think. Pokes, jump in and promote. Come on. Don't be humble down there. And if anybody's around 8:30 UK time tonight, it will surpass your expectations. And we've done these little shout outs before for Pokes, and I've noticed some of our friends have started following us over there. Casino's now a big Pokes fan. Isaac Locke's now a big Pokes fan. So Greeno's there. Tonight, afraid you're not street. Oh, Pokes, I've just given... Forget everything I've just said then. Hang on. Revoke that shout out. Forget everything I've just said. He's not even bothering streaming tonight because he's in the Super League. Which will pretend to know what you're talking about. So you are streaming tonight, but not on your own channel. You're doing punditry work for the Super League. And Kang even knew you there. And I knew he was doing it. I just didn't know when it was on. And anyway, Kang, you're in that Super League inner circle, aren't you? You're like one of the brains of the operation. So, of course you knew that. Of course you did. By the way, Kang, what do you reckon? Chong out, Dembele in. Reassure me. Because I've had very upset children already texting me. We've got one of my kids is going to be a mascot at Birmingham when the new season starts. And he had to declare what his favourite player was so that they can try and get him to walk out with his favourite player. And he said, Chong. 100% Chong. He's always my favourite. I love Chong. Gone. Sold. Which now makes it, by the way, brace yourselves for this. I think I spoke about this a couple of streams ago. 39 minutes in, by the way. We are going to play some Football Manager. Spoke about this a couple of streams ago. Birmingham City don't make posters. So for Christmas, I made my 2 eldest kids a Birmingham City poster. It's a nice one as well. Big, massive one. Got it framed. The players that we put on it have now all left the club. Deeney, gone. Job, gone. Trusty, gone. Hannibal, gone. Now Chong, gone. Is that partly my fault for putting 2 loan players on there? Yes. Yes, it is. But now they're all gone. All gone. So I'm hoping Dembele is going to be a new hero. Plus, by the way, this Japanese international we've got from Antwerp has apparently been electric on the pre-season tour of Spain. And I tell you, pre-season tours of Spain are much harder than the actual championship is. So, the heartbreaking portrayal of Pokes. Pokes is a horrible man. His opinions on eating chocolate-covered biscuits are not on point. They're terrible. Pokes, you've let everybody down. Who did Chong sign for? Luton. You think Birmingham play tonight? We've got a game against Cartagena out in Spain. I don't know whether that's tonight, but I'm going to go and watch them play Northampton on Wednesday. The next one in the 92 is coming up. And then we got Arsenal a couple of weeks after that. He's not really horrible, but he is letting us down not streaming. He should stream whilst also being a pundit on the draft tournaments, which I forget what that one's called. Is it the Super League? Yeah, he's off to Luton, so he's going to get Premier League football, and we flipped him in 11 months for a £2.5 million profit. So that's not bad. And Kang likes the move. We got a lot of money in this summer, so what's that, like 7 million, isn't it? Plus the Jude Bellingham sell-on clause. Jinxed it clearly, yeah. Tweet a picture of the poster. I can do that. I will tweet a picture of the poster. FM Llama is able to manifest transfers via the medium of posters. I tell you, I should make a poster of some of the players we want to get rid of. Get Etheridge on there. Get him off the old wage bill. Get Roberts on there. Good idea. Tell you what, it's not cheap making a poster for your kids, though. All on me. All on me. It's why you never put a player's name on the back of your shirt. Guaranteed to leave, Craig. Guaranteed. Antwerp. Good memories. You had a save there. Simon, quick, do a poster of the rubbish players. I'm on it. I'm on it. Although I'd have to squeeze a lot on at Birmingham. Thoughtsy, are you joining the Jaffa next Thursday? Thoughtsy. So I was potentially going to be involved in another draft tournament next week. That's not happening now. We've not been able to get it sorted. So let me run that by Mrs. Llama. Would it be? Is it Thursday and Friday, Thoughtsy? Well, we can chat. We can chat off screen, can't we? 22 million in total, and Kang, is it? Right. Forgive me. We're going to try and play some Football Manager. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? Well, hang on. There's 96 people in here. What on earth's happening? We got to play some Football Manager if 96 people are through the door, haven't we? Last time Thoughtsy went to Villa Park, I said no more messages, and here I go. There was still a few lingering Grealish. Ugh. Terrible hair, terrible calves. Very nice boy. First pre-season game for you tomorrow. Bournemouth versus Bournemouth. My man is on Bournemouth then, or the draw. And Kang, you could come to the Northampton game. Yano. We're going to be in the Birmingham, the away section. We don't live far from Northampton. So yeah, we're gonna. I can't remember what row we're in, but come and say hello. You can meet the little llamas and Kang if you get yourself there. What's FM? FIFA, but with spreadsheets. That's about right, isn't it? Morton Gray Carriage bought in Bezasenia. Okay, we're going. We're going. By the way, you're going to have to give me a score out of 10 as well. You don't have to do decimals for this. For the playlist. It's Funky Fridays. I'm trying to, get us ready for the weekend. We got Soul and Motown Mondays. We mix it up on a Wednesday. And then we're throwing in some Funky Friday music. Which you probably can't hear. My levels are probably all wrong. Okay, here we go. Kelvin Yeboah's going to be the man for us. Scored against West Ham in the last game. 20 minutes into every stream, you're going to shout at you to hit continue. All right. Look, we're going here. We're not even at the hour mark yet. Hang on, Fulson23. You fabulous individual, you. Casino Square can't hear the music. 10 out of 10. The boys liking the tune. Are they a bit quiet, though? Tell me if the tunes are a little bit quiet. We can always tweak them up a bit. You'll like these, Joshua. This is a bit more modern here. I'm not going with my vintage tune selection. Chaz and Dave Fridays would have been a thing, wouldn't it? The boys liking them, though. Solid 8 out of 10. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. What highlights are we on? Extended. We'll do that. Okay. This is going to be a very, very difficult game. Isle is now following as well. And if you're lurking away, Isle, you go about your business, of course. But if you're chatting, and you are chatting, first time chat, if you are Isle as in friends with Zealand, who I've chatted with before, well, then make yourself known. Otherwise, I just made myself look like a bit of a clown. Just serenading a random Isle there. We've not started this game well, have we? Oh, Bellingham's out to get me today as well. He's heard the things I've been saying about his little brother. Oh, what a tough start to the game. What a tough start. Kev's here. Which Kev? Where's Kev? Who Kev? Me, Kev, the United City. Kev's here. Afternoon, Llama, and all the leg ends in the chat. How are we, Kev? We are in good spirits this afternoon. We've got that weekend feeling going. We're trying to, make the vibe nice and bouncy because the football manager is not going to lift anybody's spirits, is it? Let's be brutally honest. Liverpool are coming at us again here, 21 minutes in. Canate still plays them. Alexander-Arnold still plays for them. Savio has absolutely rinsed our fullback and our winger. Trent's delivered. Goalkeeper's got it. Oh. Hang on, look, the chat is moving way too fast for me here. Way too fast. We've got Rory Man United 9. He's now following. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the follow. 2 hours, 45 minutes to get there. Should be fine. Is that another follow as well? Oh, my goodness. What are we doing here? Max Roscoe. STFC. Swindon Town Football Club. We're going with Swindon. We're going with Swindon. Thank you for the follow. Very, very kind. Oh wow, it's IL Llama. You've hit the big time. At least not confirmed whether it's actually him yet, has it? Might just be me getting carried away. Getting strong Liverpool versus Bournemouth under Scott Parker vibes. What was the score in that? Did Liverpool hit 9? Timothy B 333. You're in your Crystal Palace save. You haven't finished higher than 14th. I would take 14th right now, Timothy. Right now. Rory, how many seasons in are you? I think this is number 12, which is alarming because I also think it's club number 7. But there you go. Are we reaching affiliate this afternoon? Well, we've got to make sure that the average number of viewers stays above 3. So that's the stumbling block. Boo Swindon. So Kev, that's the stumbling block. You can neither confirm nor deny. Zealand would probably call you an acquaintance at this point. How beautiful to see you here. You were very, very, very helpful to me when I did that first video with Zealand. And you'll always be 100% welcome in here. Far more than acquaintance. A hero in our eyes. An editing guru as well. Oh, he's hit the bar. Kelvin. You don't pass up chances like that in front of what's probably not the cop anymore, looking at the stadium. Oh, okay, look, Greeno. How many goals down were Bournemouth by this point? Because we're still tied at 0-0. And here we go. Oh, the ball was... Kelvin, you've run away from it, son. All right. Oh, they've got Badia Shield in defence as well. They've got some great players. We cannot compete with this. By the way, transfer news after this game as well. If I forget, as I have a habit of doing... Oh, okay. Charged it down. If I forget, as I have a habit of doing, transfer news, a bid is in. And I'm excited about this bid. I want to show you this player afterwards. And we're trying to get a few out the door as well. Because we got no money. Corner. Come on, Carriage. Sling it in. No. Have another go then. Have another go. Yes! Come on! Come on, we're 1-0 up at Anfield. It's Carrick. It's that upgrade. He was Carrick 131 before this game. He's now Carrick 133. Look at his little green headband. Oh, come on. Right, now we're worried. What on earth do we do next? Rook, have we won the Champions League back-to-back, Rook? Salty P. Speaking of people who are going to be pundits tonight, Salty B's another, bringing a bit of class to the proceedings. You've got the kind of the earthy, Weatherspoonsy vibe of Pokes, and then the slightly more wine bar feel of Salty B. And Kang, depends if you have a car available, because it's 3 hours on the train. 3 hours on the train, and all you do is end up at Northampton. I wouldn't bother. Yalikins is in. Tough ask. Up the Villa, Yalikins. Good to see you. United City 3 with 88. Yeah. Down to 84 now, though, Kev. Down to 84. Can't be missing that in front of the cop. You can't be. Can't be. Root's with us as well. Good to see you, Root. Hope your own streams are going well at the moment. Ludo's doing a Newport County Road to Glory. Know the feeling of no money. All right. I might be being a bit Mariah Carey then when I say we got no money compared to Newport. Wait, we're winning. We are. Carrick deserves to go for a 135 for that. Can you raise the music level? Of course we can. There we go. You let me know whether that's a little bit better, HC, and thank you for the feedback. We appreciate that. It's the headband that does it. I love a headband. Llama has turned this Palace side into what, competitive side. We'll forget about the beginning of your... I don't think I have. This is just... We're about to lose 3-1, I think. Equalize 2-1 down by half time, my money's on. Or maybe not. Ah, here we go. Here's the equaliser. Right on cue. Udrago, Bellingham. Oh, charged it down. Charged it down. Just see it to half time. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Do we deserve to be 1-0 up? No. Not on shots. Not on XG. Do I care? No. Not a bit. Not a bit. By the way, Du Bois, that is a beautiful... How do these kids make these emotes? No one wants to be called a Weatherspoons vibe. He's going to wear it like a badge of honour, you know, Jord. Badge of honour. Jake, no money's a real vibe. Currently trying to get into a save in the Northern Irish second tier. And your previous save was in Dominica. I tell you what, I know the old Northern Irish leagues a little bit. One of my favourite Football Manager saves of all time was managing, I'm going to mispronounce this, even though it's in my own language, Tandragee Rovers? Tandragee? Holiday for a season. They got promoted to the third tier of Northern Irish football. I took them all the way into Europe, eventually beat Linfield for the title. Stick with it. It's a great save. Joshua, now that Llama started streaming, lots of other FM people seem to know who you are, and it feels very strange. Everybody knows who you are, Casino. Your reputation goes before you. What are the numbers for? Craig's helped us there. Craig's helped us. It's the 8+2 rule. That's a bit better, is it, HC? Thank you very much. Yalikins just tucking into a bag of pistachios. The weekend started early in your house, hasn't it? Ghosted. Well, we're beating Liverpool. We haven't beat them. The second half's going to be long. Don't ask how. They ask how many. Du Bois, made with patience, frustrations, and lots of Googling. There's no way I could do it. And Kang, you've got some beautiful ones. Folks, you'll embrace the Weatherspoons vibe ahead of your £10 per pipe posh bar nonsense. Thank you very much. Started with the Stoots, did you? Did a video with them, courtesy of Simon recently. By the way, Simon Thornley, hero of everything Llama related. He's only started working on our first video for FM24, and it is going to be great. It's going to be my first solo Zealand-esque video, I think. So we're very excited about that. So everyone is out of 200, George. That's it. Yeah, I've picked 10 attributes that are our DNA and added them together using mental arithmetic. So they're probably all a bit squiffy, to be honest. Are the numbers near the players their PAs? No. So it's the... I need to take these numbers off, don't I? They're too confusing. So Bangora 139. When you add together his anticipation, bravery, concentration, determination, his positioning, teamwork, work rate, as well as his acceleration and strength, the score comes to 139. And I'm looking to try and sign players that have high scores in those 10 attribute areas. His 5 in brackets, by the way, is his leadership. Because I've noticed that we have a little bit of a lack of leadership in our squad. So I've sent a few of them. The ones that have the numbers in brackets, I've sent them on leadership courses. And we're just going to keep a track on Bangura to see if that leadership goes up at all. Yora. Oh, brilliant. Even I spotted that one. Even I spotted that one. You're not getting me with that one. This is a family show, but thank you very much for the follow. Weatherspoons is vile. Go with that. Rather pay £10 for a beer than put a single penny into Tim Martin's grubby little pockets. Greeno. Greeno, I'd imagine you're a bit of a real ale fan, aren't you? David loves the numbers. You didn't know you had a separate YouTube channel? Hang on. I think it's this. There we go. Yeah, that's me. That's me. By the way, I set up that command myself. Hang on. Ludo, you love this idea. It's so cool. Ooh, take it. This is a great idea. You're stealing that DNA idea for your save. Aggression, tackling technique. That's my default. I like warriors, especially when you're in a relegation scrap like we are. Yadikins likes the real ale. Black Country brews even. Some, what's that, Bathams or Batums? Best beer in the world. I'm not a drinker. This, brace yourselves. It's as heavy as it gets me. It's a pint of vodka. No, it's not. It's just water. Bathams. There we go. Pro streamer moves there. I know, Kev. I set up. Granted, Gavin Brash, who's another one of our fabulous mods, had already taught me how to do it, but I was very impressed. With technology like that, we've got IT support desk from Llama incoming. Hey, it's only a matter of time. The Welsh Smithy, first time chat. Do love a club DNA, though lately you've been emphasising personalities. You're absolutely right. I emphasise personalities above anything else, Welshie, when I'm doing youth-only saves. Because any personality that's got a little hint of professionalism about them can develop really, really well in my experience. And Kang, vodka's all round on the 29th. Look, I'm really worried about the 29th and Kang, because not only do I not drink alcohol, that is, I don't drink caffeine either. So being able to get hold of anything when you're out and about is really difficult. Thinking of smuggling my own caffeine-free Coke Zeros in. You'll see me getting arrested outside the ground, I think. Drew, make it much easier when rotating the squad or making subs. I see also, Drew, I've got a bit of a benchmark as well. So like 140 is my benchmark for a player that decently fits the DNA. So it also helps me work out which players I'm not that keen on. So I bought in Yusufa Makoko for about £12.5 million before I'd set this DNA thing up. And if I'd have done it before, I'd have realised he's probably not really what we're looking for. So I'm going to try and flip him at the end of the season, I think, for 20 odd million. And remind me, I want to show you who I'm trying to sign when we get out of this game. But we're only at half time. Dan UK GG's is now following. That is incredibly kind. Incredibly kind. FM Kid 223. Hi. Good to see ya. Llama, can we get a list of the commands? I don't know all of them. So I think if I do that, there you go. There you go. Look, I even set up a command to show you the commands. Hey, get me. That's tech in action there. I'm just educating my own mods. By the way, Joshua's 23 and I'm teaching him. Come on. Oh, and David Nyholm had already done it. Brilliant. It was me celebrating how great I am. David, you're an absolute hero. Thank you. Oh, that's not all of them. Oh, they've added the 1181. So I'll have to do some little tweaking behind the scenes to get the 1181 in there. Welsh, 100% agreed. Side Goncalo Ramos instead of Anthony Martial, purely because Ramos is that model citizen. Get him mentoring then. Get him mentoring. Thanks for the follow, Dan UK GG's. And Jens _JTB is following. Incredibly kind. Thank you. Welcome in. Rory, what would be your best tip for a new FM manager? I say this without a hint of humour or irony. Have a look at some of the videos on the Manager Seat YouTube channel, particularly Stinger's ones about tactics. I've done one about setting up scouting, and they might just help, acclimatise you a little bit if you're not that experienced playing the game. My other tips would be start off with a club you know very well. Looks like you're a Man United fan, so what better club to manage? And hang out in lots of streams, especially ones of people who know what they're doing. And that doesn't mean you should leave. Honestly, I'm not as bad as I make out. Craig, need to finish the game. It's a real-time half-time break here, Craig. United City, 15 days till we go to our commentary. Get our commentary chops going. Have you prepared a player dossier? I'm a little bit more off the cuff than that, Kev. Craig, I've been streaming for 1 hour and I'm at half time in the first match. Very good tech, Llama. Unfortunately, it doesn't auto update. Yeah, so I'll have to change that, won't I, off screen? You're too old. Sebester, Jamie. I hope Victoria is treating you well, Jamie. Thank you very much for joining. It must be incredibly late where you are. We're on 100, by the way. I don't think I've ever done triple figures before. Welcome in, Jamie. Great to see you. Rory's going to take a look. Dropped a little subscribe on the YouTube as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've got a new series starting next weekend. Simon's there, over 100 watching. Nah, down to 94 now, Simon. Down to 94. Halftime team talk. It's just laid back chat about life. Yeah. Steve. Oh no, Steve. You're CPFC. That means you're a Palace fan, doesn't it? I'm so sorry. I'm running your club into the ground here. I am not chatting because I'm too scared for the second half. Dan, how are we doing today? Fabulous. I was at, what did I say before? 9.64 out of 10. I'm going to say 9.50 now. 11 p.m. for Jamie. 4 cans in. Perfect. Delaying the inevitable 4-1 turnaround. Here we go. You're just doing what Steve Parish refuses to do. Oh. Okay, I wish Stinger wasn't watching because he's about to be proved a prophet, isn't he? Is anybody performing poorly? Yeah, Rosales is and is on a yellow. Let's get Kesler Hayden on for the second half then, because we do not need 10 men. Angora and Biasene, keep an eye on. Oh, hang on, Mr. Team Talk. Keep working hard. Don't want to see the complacency. I'm going to say I'm disappointed. That'll keep them humble. What do all the numbers mean next to the play? I knew the numbers were a mistake. Every new person through the door. It's basically a score out of 200 for their 10 most important attributes, so that I can clumsily try and keep track of which players are our better ones, if that makes sense. I call it the 8+2 system because 8 of those attributes, oh God, we had a chance. 8 of those attributes are mental ones like determination and bravery, and 2 of them are physical, which is acceleration and strength. By the way, on 60 minutes, we've hit it. Let's just check whether anybody's getting tired out. The answer to that is not too bad. They've been doing a lot of defending. Biasene's now down to a 6.4. So I think Hadari on. Hadari 133. So there you go. He's got a score of 133 for out of 200 for his anticipation and composure and decision making and things like that. Okay, we'll just make that one change for now, will we? I'm conscious of the fact that we can only stop play one more time. We have got Mustafa RM is now following. Thank you very much for that follow. That's incredibly kind. Obviously, you need to manually update those numbers. Do you do that at the end of every season? I've only been using this system for about 4 weeks in game. And Karic, in just a month, because he's training incredibly well, has gone from a 131 to a 133. So yeah, I will update it. Maybe I might do it kind of like at the midway point of the season and then again at the end, I think. First time you saw me was in the Wielands video about a team in each country. Loved it. You are very, very kind to say so. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Caffeine's arrived as well. That's a brilliant way of doing it. You don't place any stock on technicals, though. Well, I do. So, like, if I'm trying to choose between Gray 133 and, say, Morton 128, there's not a lot between it. You know, so I'll also make sure that, you know, the one with the better technicals was edge it. More, it's to make sure that any new signings that I bring in, who are obviously going to have good technicals, fit my DNA. And I don't go and sign more people like Makoko 126, who technically is a very, very good player, but probably doesn't fit my style of personnel. So technicals I use, you know, my eyesight for, but the scores force me to sign players with good technicals that fit my DNA, really. What are we doing now? What were we doing? Footballing ability is optional. No, not at all. Not at all. Casino, you want to spam my face in chat. You're very excited for affiliate. I can hear these follows going off as well. Let me just read this chat. Let's keep going down. Llama's going to ban you. Gavin Brash! I don't need to ban you, Casino. The rest of the mods are here now. Gavin, Casino. I love it. Gavin. It's turned a bit Alan Partridge there, I think. Who we got? Stu009. Thank you for the follow. You're incredibly kind, all of you. We've gone way over 400 followers this afternoon. Could not be more thankful. Gingerbread Man 211 is also following. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you very much. Mox 1910 is now following. That is fabulous, Mox. Thank you very much. I love that little sound. Soccer Scenarios is off to walk the dog again. Gav, how we doing? I don't know. We're 60 minutes in, Gav. Pretty much both to the stream and to a match at Anfield away. And we're 1-0 up. Stinger says we're going to lose 4-1. 70 minutes, we make some more changes. Maybe some attacking ones to Give us a little bit more legs when we're closing down. Here's Gray. Come on, Kelvin. Put us in drift. Oh, he's hit it across the face of the goal, Kelv. Tell you what, we offer a threat on the break, don't we? Here we go, though. Badia Shield. Zane. We want it back again, though. We want it back again. Now break on them or give it away. Get the ball back. All right. We've got them on their halfway line. Every one of our players was behind the ball. They've done us with one pass. One pass. Well, that was worrying. I was about to say every single one of our players is goal side, and they did us with one pass. Unbelievable. Craig, we're on 415. We've had more followers than game. Joshua, whose side are you on here? 30 mins in game from a famous Anfield win, playing in real time. But all right. Jackie's with us. Llama in the chat. How's it going, Jackie? Fabulous. You, by the way, Jackie, you're an hour ahead up there in Stockholm, aren't you? Let us know what the next hour's going to be like, by the way. How's that weekend looking? Limo, the world's most beautiful Scouser. By the way, Everton fan, 1-0 up against Liverpool at Anfield, Limo. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Good to see you in here. Hope you're well. Looking forward to meeting you, Limo, on the 19th. I hear you come with a bit of a fearsome reputation as a savage centre-half. Looking forward to seeing that in action. Looking forward to that. Okay. Let me go to 75 minutes before I make changes, because the fitness of the players is not too bad. Purely because I think they've just given Liverpool the ball and not really done anything yet. There we go. Okay, 75 minutes. 2 more changes to make. Adari struggling to meet the pace of the game. Brilliant. Glad I brought you on. I knew he's playing well. It's Bangura who is struggling. Theodore Viberg is now following as well. Welcome in, Theodore. Great to see you. I hope you're well. If you're lurking whilst you're working or smirking or twerking or any of the above, you go about your business, and thank you for dropping the follow. If you want to get involved in the chat, come and say hello. Any good signings for a National League South side? Yeah. The chat will help me. The chat who've been around since the start of this save. Who was that 6'4" target forward that we got at Kingstonian? What was his name? Because he was good. Can't wait to meet up. It's going to be great. Limo, I had a little dry run of it earlier, well, pre-Christmas, when it was the Football Manager therapy event in Nottingham. And I thought, do you know what? I'm not sure how comfortable I am going and meeting a group of people who are literally just usernames to me. And it turned out to be absolutely fabulous. And I think Slough is going to be like that, amplified. So we're very much looking at that. Hoodlin is 6'7". He's amazing, but I don't know whether you'd get him for the Vanarama South. There was a player that we... how do I... can I look at myself? I can. Actually, I don't need to, do I? I'm going to go to Kingstonian. Transfer history. By the way, this is Beyond and Beyond. I've got 15 minutes left at Anfield here. What was his name? Nathan Illicit. There you go. That's the Badger. 24 in 39 in the Vanarama South. A nice little target forward for you. Not little at all. He's incredible. Incredible. There you go. There you go. You never have time to stream. Also, not sure that anyone would enjoy watching your Geisley and FM23 Maybe people will be more interested in Thadia. Think so. Drew, what's this in Slough? Drew, you know, Football Manager Therapy, United City, Callum, Rich, Jebaru, well, they have rented Slough for a charity Football Manager Creator football game. Slough have then got either a pre-season game or it might be a proper league game, actually. A game afterwards. And then I think there's, you know, some refreshments. Limo knows what I mean. Some refreshments afterwards. I think some people are even going down the day before. The last event in Nottingham, people like Mad Scientist were flying over from Denmark for it. This time, people like How We Roll Owen is flying over from Ireland for it. Hoax lives maybe about 5 minutes from Slough and he's not coming. Typical. 29th at Slough is only the beginning. This one, this won't be a one and done either, you'd suggest. Interesting. And we got some new followers as well. Anager Rice is now following, and Tinkan is now following. Thank you both. It's a friendly for Slough, is it? Rook, we rented a town. Gav's gonna be there. Jake, you can't imagine renting the whole town of Slough is that expensive. No. It's the Swindon lot you want to worry about. Can't put your excitement into words. Really enjoyed that video you did with Zealand. That's the video Zealand did with me. He's telling all his viewers I did a video. He's not. It was a thrill to do a video with Zealand, and I'm glad it's allowed some people to find their way over here. Hope you're well, Tinkan. Thank you very much for the feedback. I'll try and badger Zealand for another video again one day. Okay, let's get Suleiman on. Casino Square's favourite player, even though I don't think he has much of a future with us. Suleiman, that is, not Joshua Brown. And let's get Flavs on. Big Flavs up front. You see, this is another reason I'm putting little scores after their names, because I signed Flavs thinking, yeah, he's going to be brilliant. He's got an 8+2 score of 122. In terms of his mentals that are important to me, he's way off the pace. Zealand, I did a video with the Northern Mariana manager. That's it. Next Zealand collab video, teams to manage in the new leagues in FM24. That could be a short video. All right, here's a question for you. Am I avoiding playing the last 15 minutes at Anfield? Yes, I am. If we can only put one new nation in FM24, one new nation, one only, you can't have more than one chance. What's your one new nation for FM24? Hit me in the chat. Let's see. Then I'll tell you what the right answer is. Who else have we got with you? We got Ficas Felipe now following. We've got Jessica JPEG now following. Kindness beyond what I deserve. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Okay, Tinkan's going Saudi. Thoughts Ghana. Nelox, I'd love Japan. Don't think it's going to be possible. Licensing wise. Ficas, good day to you. Hope you're very well. Rook's gone Japan. Jake, something African. Du Bois gone Japan. Jessica JPEG, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Great username, by the way. Saudi would be the flag, but you really want Japan. Pretty wild that Japan is not. It's all because of licensing. Felipe goes Egypt, which I think would be a great chat. Jackie, we need more African leagues. I think you're so right. JM thoughts it's a Konami thing. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's it. The correct answer, I think if we could only go one. Matty89, by the way, thank you for the follow. If we could only go for one, if we could have 5 new nations. Now, I know I said you could only have one, but bear with me now. If we were to have 5 new nations in FM24, I'd make all 5 of them African, I think. Ghana, Nigeria, maybe Cameroon, Egypt, Morocco, say. Just so that's like a proper continent to have a long career in. Thoughts, it's criminal how few. I think it's scouting, isn't it? There's got to be the problem. Got to be difficult to do the research and set up the network needed to do the research there. So I reckon if we could have 5 new nations, I'd make all of them African. If there weren't licensing issues with Japan, that would be number 1. But if I could only have one, it'd be Cyprus for me. You know, we've had Cypriot teams, granted only one, but I think we've had Cypriot teams in the group stage of the Champions League now. So, I would love to be able to manage in Cyprus. Nothing to do with the fact that I've been there a fair bit and Mrs. Llama's Cypriot. Nothing to do with that at all. I'm going to bring Bia Soli on as well for the final 15. On for Morton. Another player who technically is beautiful, but his 8+2 score means he's not quite up to the DNA, is he? 84 minutes, I think we put some time wasting on if we make it there. If we make it there. Look at me keeping 3 men back for free kicks, by the way. Bia Soli's on the free kicks as well, by the way. He can whip them. Go on, go on. That's got to be a... Was that an overhead kick? I thought he got pushed to the ground for a pen. Just head that, son. Okay, we're saying 86. 86 we're at. Instructions, time waste. 90. We're not there. Oh, we didn't get to 90. I was going to say at 90 minutes we go full time wasting. I think the equaliser's coming before that. Badia Shield. Del Forge. We got the ball. Haidari. Go on back to his keeper. Brave. We've given them back possession. Come on, Flavs. Oh, you see, that's where you have an 8+2 score in the 120s and you do not fancy those kind of 50-50 challenges, do you? Oh, no, you're masters of your own downfall here, boys. Oh. I could see that coming. Haidari, that's... Oh, you clip that over, don't you? And why is the goalkeeper wafting with that hand? The ball's the other side of you, son. His body's all wrong. He's looking the opposite way. Look at the ball. Right, so you're looking at the ball. It's about to fall onto Sanchez's head. Why are you turning your gaze? What are you doing? All right, well, you still respect the point, don't you? You still respect the point. And you go full time wasting. And it's a kickoff highlight. Not 2 goals in a minute. No. 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 Oh, get it away. Come on, then. Let's counter. Come on. Over the top. Oh, Carriage. Come on, then, Suleiman. Come on, take him on. Little 1-2. Into the box, son. Go down. Oh. Oh. Go on. Oh. I tell you what, we're pressing for the winner there. That should get us to full time. I'll take a point at Anfield. Last minute equalisers are not optimal, shall we say, but I'll take a point at Anfield. No rush, Kessler. No rush. Oh, the fans are giving him absolute pelters behind there. Look at him. He's got a crossword out. Oh, take it. We'll take it all over. 1-1 draw at Anfield. We will take it. Traxler is now following as well. That's fabulous news. If we look at the numbers, we should have won that match. I'm not sure about that. But trust the process anyway, boys. Trust the process. By the way, sorry, I've missed so many messages there. So many messages. What do we got? We're still leading. This is great. Yeah. Spoiler. It's weird Latvia is in, but Estonia and Lithuania are not. This is very, very true. Classic FM, everybody's favourite radio station. So frustrating, heartbreaking, still a cracking result. Thank you. Can anybody see that was actually Stinger being supportive? Never hated a Liverpool goal before. This is new. How on earth does the key... he's not even looking in the right way, is he? Not even looking in the right way. Speaking of Japan, J-League games this weekend. We got Hokkaido versus Albirex Nagata. We got Yokohama F. Marinos versus Kawasaki Frontale. Gamba Osaka versus Kashiwa Reysol. And Vissel Kobe versus Seigan Tosu. He's waving to his family in the crowd. What's going on? Goalie's fault for not falling on the ball for a bit. Just played a one-touch pass out instead. Criminal. IL. Unity. Such a long wait, isn't it? It's exciting that they've announced it, but now it's going to be such a long wait. Pokesy, not like this. It's like one of your own streams there, isn't it? If you'd have kept the pressure, you would have kept the 3 points. No. Not a bad draw. We'll take it. Craig, player you have put a bid in for. I'd actually remembered Craig as well. I was quite impressed with myself. I'd actually remembered. Show us the big trap. All right. Ludo, I'm because I mentioned it, well, about 3 or 4 hours ago now. Don't let me overhype it. Don't let me overhype it. It's not brilliant, but I'm quite excited with it. But I've got to make some money first. Well, I had to make some money first. So I've sold some players to be able to afford to bring him in. And I've got my mind on another player as well. I want to bring in Vitinho 137. You can tell I'm interested in these players because I've already worked out their 8+2 scores. What do you think of Vitinho 137? Aggression is not ideal, granted. Only 20. Wonder Kid. Pretty sure there was a minimum fee release clause in there. 15.25 million. I reckon that's worth 15 million, don't you? I've done it. I've done his score 137. Great bravery, great determination, fabulous positioning. Physically, looks all right to me. Jake, a steal at 15? Come on. Rook, when do you think they add women's management? Confirmed, FM25. When they add it. Will it cover the same countries? I think maybe not, actually. I think it'll be smaller to begin with. I think France has got to be in there, hasn't it? Because of Lyon. Spain because of Barca. You'd imagine that the WSL will be in there. You think America must be in there as well, but I don't know how many leagues they'll cover to begin with. Bargain of the year for 15 million. Looks a bit of all right. Pace, jump and reach, heading, bravery. Looks good and only 20. We've not activated that release clause. Other clubs are interested, by the way. Napoli and Villarreal. And I need to get a little bit more money in. Because I'm also in for another player as well. BCFC Woody 96. Tell me that's Birmingham City, BCFC. You'll fit in very well round here if it is. He's not very aggressive, that's true. So he would probably be the covering centre-back, replacing Lacroix, who's only got 6 months left of his deal and he's going to turn 34 by the end of the season. Ready-made replacement for Lacroix. Tell me what you think. Germany in the women's game as well, of course. 4-2-3, Craig, as well. Walk straight into that spot as well, you think? 100%. Yeah, because I don't think we get another season out of Lacroix. He's already on the wane. He's still our quickest centre-half, but he's on the wane. But yeah, I've had to sell some money to make enough to try and buy this player that we've got a contract agreed for. Other big clubs are circling, but they've not put in a bid yet. Why aren't we renewing Lacroix's contract? Because I think by the end of the season after this, That pace and acceleration is going to be about 11. And I don't know whether it'll be useful enough for 86 grand. Maybe one more year to bed the Wonder Kids in. Well, now they see you. You got me thinking. You got me thinking. And, you know, veterans realms, we've got Haidari. But for 25 million, I'm going to let Haidari go. It's 25 million. But let me show you who was sold. By the way, Pokes, I missed your question. What's this playlist? It's just one that I've curated myself. There is a lot of a DJ called Fidel, an Australian DJ called Fidel on there, Fdel. And then there is also lots of a band called The Allergies on there, who are absolutely fabulous. This is Lack of Afro, who again, very modern funk kind of band. Right, so who's gone then? Oh. Maybe they've not left yet. Okay. So we're looking to get rid of our third choice goalie, 400k. Healy Byrne, who was kicking off about a lack of game time. That's 2.8k. I know you can't see these prices behind me. We've got Guest going out for potentially 5 mil. And then a second bid from Bournemouth has come in for Matos at almost 10 million. I accepted a previous bid from Bournemouth and he turned their contract down. So I'm not confident he's actually going to go. And then I've also, this is how I got the money to bid for a player. I've sold Logan 126. He's going to move in January. And he's gone for 10 million. So selling him, and he's made one sub appearance since I bought him in on a free from Spurs. Getting 10 million in for him means that I'm able to put in a bid for Grger. That's not how you say it, is it? Let's call him Smolio 140. 18 years old from Dinamo Zagreb. Physically, there's a bit to develop there, but imagine by the time he's 20, those 13s are 15s and those 12s are 14s. He's already got an 8+2 score of 140. Anticipation looks good. Bravery, composure, great determination, good decision maker. Positioning for a fullback is good. Crossing for a fullback is great. Tackling for an 18-year-old fullback is beautiful. So we've had a bid accepted. We've had a contract accepted. He's got an 8.5 million release clause. But big clubs are after him. Man United, Nice, Leverkusen, Milan, Napoli, and then bizarrely Sochaux. I don't know what chance Sochaux have got amongst all those clubs. But none of them have actually come in and made a bid yet. And we had our contract for him accepted a few days ago now. So I'm hoping. Ludo, you like the look of him as well, do you? Good personality as well. Driven personality. Pretty tall as well. As part of cleaning up all of my stream, I've reset my height and weights. So I don't really know what 181 and 75 kilograms means. But so that's the player that we're going for. Hopefully we'll get some good news. And those other clubs won't make a bid. Because he did say to us when we negotiate the contract, he would be far more interested in going to Man United. What does it say on the transfer tab about when he'll make his contract decision? Oh, that's a bonus. Do I get that? I do. 6, that's a bonus. Yanis Antis has just played his 20th game for Celtics. That's another 6 million in the kitty. Okay, what does it say on his transfer tab about when he will make the decision? Didn't know that was a thing. Let's have a little look. May hold off on any contract decision in the hope Man United make an offer. Expected to make a decision in the few days' time. I never knew that existed, by the way. Never knew that that existed. That's really interesting information. Would love to see that. Mad Scientist is weird. Oh, I love to see Mad. We were talking about you earlier in the stream, Mad, and how you flew over from Denmark just for a Football Manager meetup. Good to see you in. Our first ever raid, by the way, Mad Scientist. We got some new followers as well. So we've got Naloxa following. Thank you very much. We've got Wicka Wacka What? It's like a Will Smith rap. Love those small things like Blink 182. Sorry, IL, you're probably not old enough to understand that pun. Hover over the thought bubble. Is that going to achieve the same thing as I've just done there, Simon? Craig is 6 foot and 11.5 stone. Perfect. Ludo, got a release clause. Trigger it. Let's go. Yeah. So 8.5 million for that right back. But then the player, Beverly Hills Cop, for those that are of a vintage. The player I really would like to add as well in January is Vitinho137. I think he could be a proper player for us. But I don't want to make the bid until I've got enough money to get it over the line. Because I don't want somebody coming in and snaking us. So 15 mil. We're shelling, 8.5 on Schmolio if he agrees to come. Plus, there'll be signing on bonuses that will come out of that as well. So that will probably leave us with about 5 million, I reckon. 6 million maybe. So we need another 10 million bought in before I can go and make a bid for that Brazilian centre-half. And certainly Antiste playing that 20th game for Celtic, that's going to help no end. Throw more money at him, then hurry him up, you reckon? You reckon? Chat is like a who's who of the FM Twitch community. I'm very lucky. People are very kind to me. And one of the benefits of being so late to the Twitch party is that I've got lots of streamy friends who come and say hello. They're all very, very kind. People like Gavin Brash, United City, Mad, Pokes, JM Thoughts, all just fabulous, fabulous people. Drew, do you remember a bit of... do you remember a cheeky bit of Beverly Hills Cop? Fafana FM is now following as well. Thank you very much for that. Blink 182 are terrible. Can I ban them from the stream? It was only a reference. I didn't play them. All the small things, you see. I was mentioning small things. We just got 6 million from Celtic. You can pop Vitinho. I can't do it. I can't do it because as soon as that 8.5 million goes out for Schmolio, we don't have enough money to complete that deal. We don't have enough money. And I don't want to trigger everybody else's interest. Don't reset it. If he's about to make a final call, leave it. Stinger. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. He's a beautiful person. Hello, Fafana FM, by the way. Goodness me, I've just seen how many people we're streaming to as well. This is a bit much, isn't it? Bit much. We've got Bristol City in the Rumbelows Cup coming up as well. Right. This doesn't help us a lot. Gets a bit of money off the wage bill. I've not been able to register him for the squad anyway, so we'll take it where we can get it. The big call I've got to make is, do I pop Haidari on the transfer list? Try and just summon Monaco to come in with a nice 25 mil. I mean, he's a useful backup to us in midfield or at centre-half, Haidari. So I've been umming and ahhing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Is this playlist public? The answer to that, IL, is I've no idea because I'm not sure I know how to make playlists public. If you want to DM me, IL, and tell me how to share it. Remember, I'm an old man and you're a young person. But this is my modern funk playlist, one of my favourites. Get used to it. Twitch is yours. I'm not taking anything, Kev. Is it on Spotify? It is. If you look at FM Llama on Spotify, this one's just called Funk. So if you can steal it, you can have a look at the songs that are on it. Love a bit of Beverly Hills Cop. It's Judge Reinhold, isn't it? It's all the judge. Fafana, that's a really cool idea. Oh, the save. Thank you very much, Fafana. Welcome in, by the way. Great to see a new person following and chatting straight away. Okay, we've got Bristol City coming up in the Cup quarter-final. Liam Lambo fan 1 is following as well. Thank you very much for that. Very kind. To be sat there watching and think, do you know what? He's not as terrible as I thought he was going to be when I first clicked on his stream. I'll throw him a follow. Incredibly kind. Good crowd expected. Crystal Palace take on Bristol City. I still want to hear from Schmollier, you know. I'd love to get him through the door and then we chase Vitinho. Stevie, your other favourite TMS member. You're a big fan of JDFM as well. I understand. And that other one, can't remember his name. Robert Dunny, good afternoon. Good to have you through the door. Hope you're well. Matos snubs Bournemouth. Again, he's done it again. Adam97 is now following as well. Welcome in. Liam Lambo and Badham, if you're lurking whilst working, hope you have a fabulous Friday afternoon. If you want to jump into the chat, let us know where you are in the world and who you support. Same for Jaden. Thank you very much for the follow. Feel free to get involved in the chat. People are very kind around here. This is very annoying, by the way. Just go to Bournemouth. Go on. Go. I'll drive you. Okay, I've got one more trick up my sleeve. I will offer him to Bournemouth. And how much is he on? He's on 37k a week. What if I pay 10k of that for you? Will you make him a better offer so I can get 10 million quid in? And I know that's an ongoing cost to me, but that will give me Vitinho money. Is my thinking. Robert Dunny is feeling okay-ish. Robert, stay around. Hopefully we could turn your ish into an okay. Hope you're well. 3.9 million extra for getting rid of guest 113. It helps, but it's not going to get us there. Stevie, what on earth is going on with those names? There aren't many people you can sit and watch, but you three I can, Stevie, but that's because you're an absolute hero and a gent. Now no offers. All feel they'd need to reduce, but I'm going to pay some of his wages for you, you tight-fisted. They feel that the wage... just go, son. Oh, now nobody's interested. Oh, fiddlesticks. There you go. Craig's put the old 8+2 count in the chat. That's what the numbers are after the players' names. It's basically a score out of 200. The Welshie Smithy is now following. Thank you for that. The Big Mac Hugh is now following. Incredibly kind. Thank you for that. I feel very bad. I've only shown you one game of FM and we're an hour and 3/4 into this. You deserve a lot better. Is the Ancelotti challenge following his career path? It is not. The Ancelotti challenge is simply trying to win Europe's big 5 leagues like Carlo Ancelotti did. As you see above you there, we're also trying to do it only using clubs from the capital cities of each nation to make it just a little bit harder. Smithy, your Everton team is suffering a massive injury crisis, all because Newcastle injured them in the League Cup. Report them. Right, this is going to be an interesting game, this, because Bristol City are 12th in the Championship. And even if I go to our more I don't know, expansive system, I should say. Yeah, we're still playing a 4-1-4-1. Carrick is injured. That's a shame. Kessler Hayden can come in, but he can't be a wide playmaker. No, he can't. He can be an up and down winger. Me 66s. Not sure I've got that username right. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. I was just looking at Gav's. We ignore that we managed Blues. Yeah, that was just a detour that we don't talk about. I said it before, but glad there's another streamer that plays slower than me. This is me on a good day, head and heart. Good day, this. What made you pick Palace? That they were in the Premier League. And we were at Rayo Vallecano and I was struggling to get promoted. So we jumped over to the Premier League with Palace. And I've promptly finished off their season where Michael Carrick had steered them to 9th in the Premier League. And I've constantly got them embroiled in a relegation battle for the next season. But we'll brush over that. Everybody's fit. Your Bo is the person I want up front. And then yeah, all right, Gav, all right. Whose side do you want here? Whose side do you want? Yeah, I left, and Vallecano promptly managed to scrape into the playoffs and get promoted. They won most of their games once I left. What are you trying to prove here, Gav? Whose side do you want? Go on, let's show people who've not seen it before. Where's my profile? Rayo Vallecano. So let's look at their fixtures. So can you see these all right behind me? You can. So I left. I think I left after this Lugo 1-1 draw. And then they went undefeated to the end of the season. And then they beat Elche and Oviedo in the playoffs. And now they are in La Liga. They've actually just sacked their manager, I think. Have they? Maybe they haven't. Maybe I've made that up. So you left near the end of the season. I did. I saw an opportunity and I took it. And I'm not a little bit sorry. You've got to be a mercenary in these saves. What's going on with the numbers? Yeah, that's a question that gets asked a lot. So that's Yusufa Mokoku's score out of 200 in the 10 most important attribute areas to me. I'll show you what they are. Look, I've got them all lined up on my squad view. So 8 of them are mental attributes. And then 2 of them, acceleration and strength, are physical attributes, which is what I call the 8+2 rating. Gives every player a score out of 200. So that helps me when I'm making signings and deciding who I'm going to pick. For example, I'm looking for a substitute because Carrick is suspended for this. And I'm not going Matos 122 and I'm not going Guest 113. I'm going Agiincum 133. Makes sense. He's got the best 8+2 rating. And Kaching Gajanar. Forgive me if I've pronounced that a little bit inaccurately. Thank you very much for that follow. Craig, hang on. Whoa. Every move I've made, every step I've made, said the police, is because people in the chat voted on it. I would still be at Kingstonian if I had my way. I wouldn't have even moved to Sutton or Bromley or Birmingham or QPR or Red Star Paris or Vallecano or Crystal Palace. You lot made me. You only got yourselves to blame. Okay. Bristol City in the Rumbelows Cup. Bit of a big game this, because this would squeeze us into the semi-finals. 433. That means, let me do some maths, 44 followers this stream. Ooh, that is some support. I don't deserve that kind of support, by the way. I'm not sure that was the best team talk. Why did you go to Birmingham? I went to Birmingham because that's the club I support in real life. And I know Birmingham is not the capital of England, But I gave the chat a vote and I said, do we deviate from our own rules? I'm against it. And they made me. They made me. Birmingham to QPR was born out of vanity. It was. We were top of the league with Birmingham. I felt bad because Birmingham were not a capital club. And in the same division, QPR were bottom. And the narcissist in me thought that I could save them. I was wrong. We got relegated. We bounced back next season, but I got relegated. He gaslighted the chat into it. How dare you? Dav's got it. We're Mavericks. Rules can't confine us. Apart from all of the rules that I set. You've watched only for 3 minutes and followed you after. You have a great positive energy. Keep at it. It's just Friday, isn't it? You should see me on a Monday. Plus, we got a point against Liverpool at Anfield. That helped. You're very kind, though. Very, very kind for saying so. You can't show kindness on a Friday. When can you do it? Here we go then. Home game. Bristol City. One leg tie because it's only the quarters. And Gibby has followed. Thank you very much. I don't want to concede an early goal here to a championship side. I don't have a formation that's built up to chase games, by the way. Come on, let's grow into this game now. Come on, you Eagles. Here we go. Here we go. FIFA 24 is literally the Sims of football. My children would disagree with you. They're always going on about FIFA. Young people, they perplex me, you know. Because when I talk about real-life footballers, they say, he's not very good. He's only 78 rated. Oh, Morty, you should have tucked that away, son. I mean, just because they're 78 rated in FIFA doesn't mean that they're not a good footballer in real life. Terrible. Honestly, young people only understand football through FIFA these days. Come on, here we go. Oh, peppering the goal here. Peppering, 4 shots. Here we go. Come on, this is the one. Morton's going to sling it in. He's gone far post. Ball's bouncing. Sue Gray. Oh, you're offside there, aren't you, kid? Yeah. Thought so. Thought so. Oh. Hang on, Simon. How dare you? Fancy boiling a player's ability down to a single number. Look. The 8+10 system is far more intricate than boiling it down. Yeah, that's what I've done. That's what I've done, isn't it? Rating doesn't matter. Some footballers are better than what their FIFA card says. Stevie tweeted this a while ago on your now deleted FM2 account. Football Manager is an adult's game. FIFA is a child. I don't know. It's a child's game that a lot of Football Manager people are playing now. Got about 1,000 likes. Whereas us older people only understand football through FM these days. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time my eldest walks in and says Birmingham have signed such and such, we look him up on Football Manager. As soon as he said, we've got Ethan Laird, I was like, whoa, come on, let's load up a game, have a look. Zaros, it's called EAFC in FIFA 24, but people now don't even know who Maradona is. Gavin Brash, to be fair to lots of us FM streamers have been playing FIFA Pro Clubs together lately. Yes, you have. Let's skip on. Heard a bit of language there. Apologies. Apologies. Right, we need a goal before half-time. Come on now. This is the one. Lacroix. Look at us playing through the thirds. Oh, it's champagne. Champagne football. Stinger mentioned might get into that if he shouts you for it. Stinger going to be playing a bit of FIFA as well, is he? I will not, by the way. I've played FIFA against my 11-year-old. I was the FIFA All-Stars and he was Cheltenham Town, and it went to penalties. I can attack, but I cannot defend on that game. FIFA, to me, is a little bit like golf. Don't understand it, can't play it, even though I've tried multiple times. Doesn't matter how many times I play golf, I cannot get that little white thing to go up in the air. I can scooch it along the ground as much as you like, but I cannot get that thing in the air. Oh, you boa, that's the one we wanted. Come on. Rumbelows Cup semi-final on the line here. That's what we're after. Rosales. And you know what? I said Kessler Hayden can't be a playmaker. And what have I left him on? What have you lot forgot to remind me? Come on. He can't be a wide playmaker. Let's get him bombing up the wing. There he is, look. Bless him. Passing of 13, vision of 11. You're more like your eldest. When Schalke sign a player, you just look him up on FM. Tough season, wasn't it, for Schalke this season? Did they? They did go down, didn't they? Yeboah, what a great name for a football player. It's his nephew, by the way. It's Tony Yeboah's nephew. Dart Minton is following as well. That's incredibly kind, Dart Minton. Welcome in. Glad you found us. Hope you're well. Remember when the Rumbelows Cup used to have a competition to find the fastest player? I know. And it was live on Saint and Greavesy. Literally, and then they had the final before the Wembley final. Remember, Lee Sharp represented Man United. For my club, Birmingham, we had Louis Donowa, who was a former athlete. He still didn't win, I don't think. With football boots on. That was great times. There you go. That's the kind of chat, youngsters, by the way, you're going to get in here. Do you remember when they used to have running races on Saint and Greasy with footballers in? We did, but when we did, we were playing so much better than what the table said. It was just the fact the first 2 to 3 months were dire. So last season was the first season back in the Bundesliga, wasn't it? So they've got to do it all again. Have they had a rotation of manager as well? Doing well, thanks. Loving the YouTube collab with Zealand. Yeah, Zealand's a good old boy, isn't he? Good old boy doing videos with the likes of me. 46 minutes, a bit early to be making subs, isn't it? Although, perhaps not if they equalise. All right, Zealand's not an old boy. I think he's about 26, but he's a good... If I say he's a good boy, that sounds a bit patronising, doesn't it? He's a good old boy, Zealand. Always very, very helpful with me. One of the good guys. I tell you what, he streams on Twitch as well. Don't know whether any of you have ever seen him. Yeah, he does a bit. Building his numbers up slowly, I think. Pretty new to the game. He learns a lot from the experienced streamers. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Thomas Royce came in. You were top half. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, no. Take my eye off the ball here. I was reading Schalke updates. You were top half of mid-table team points-wise under him. Yeah, Zealand's had that Llama exposure now. He'll start getting bigger figures. Oh, that's great hair, by the way. Did you see that? I can't be angry about... Oh, look at Gardner. I want to sign him. Granted, he may have just stopped us getting into the League Cup semi-final, but he has got some hair game there. Where'd you play, son? Oh, he's a striker. Hosier Gardner. He's got a different headband on in the picture, but woo. You get a terrible 8+2 score, but you've got to add on extra for that. And he wears a green hairband for matches. Goodness me. Oh, no, we got it all to do now as well, haven't we? Not again. Good Lord. Right. Up the ante now. Let's chase the game. Lacroix is struggling but playing well. Morton is just not playing well, so be a solely on. And BS, I keep giving you chances here, but you're not very good, are you? This is where the old 8+2 rating falls down because he's our highest scorer on that. Although I'm going to have to check that determination. If that's gone down one, he's going to drop to 143. But technically, he's not at the races yet, is he? I know he's only a youngster. He's a wonder kid, but technically, he's not cutting it. Come on, we need a bit more now. Have you thought about rebranding as Australia? Then you can be bigger than Zealand. Up there for thinking, Kesson. Still doing obscure English clubs. Crystal Palace, this is mainstream now. We need a winner. Come on, Makoko. Hit the line, son. Go on, pull it back. Go on. Oh, too many players. Too many players. Beyond Ultra gets you back up, knows the league, and he was Borkham manager before us. Well, there you go. I mean, Borkham are pretty well established, aren't they? Gray, struggling for fitness. Aggie come in. Lacroix is going to have to come off. Oh, no, I don't really have the people. I think Nuri can come off for Christina Aguilera instead. Come on. Come on. Show me a winner. No, not for them. Ooh, this is getting a bit tense now, actually, isn't it? No, 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 no. Grandjean. Oh. What have I missed here? What of this, mine? Don't mind his vids. Can't watch his streams. He's the best streamer out there. Best one there is. IL. Having a little giggle at my expense. They're Fanige. Great number of viewers. The move to the purple brand seems to have paid off. Nige. What an absolute treat to have you through the door. Hope you're well. Hope your new penthouse apartment is going well as well. I said as well a lot in those two sentences. I apologise, as well. What happens here? Is this going to extra time, by the way? Oh, come on now. It's pretty even on the old XG as well, even though we've had the more shots. Is it extra time? Oh, it's straight to pens. No. Craig, HC, you called it. No. No, I didn't know that. I could have bought substitutes with penalties in mind on, but we do not have good penalty takers either. Oh, forgive language for this early in the day, but dag nabbit. Oh, drat and bother. I'm throwing them all in there. Right, okay. Biasoli comes in. Yusofa Makuko comes in. And then after that, we are struggling. Calm. Kesler Hayden's calm. Get out there, son. Displaying little emotion. I like that. Cold. Haidari's the Iceman. And then Lacroix is calm as well. Oh, God. Here we go. The lottery of the shootout. Well, I tell you what, it's exciting to watch for the stream, I guess. Team talk. Right. When I used to manage teams, I always said, just pick your spot. Is that... Where's that option? Show the courage of your convictions and leave no room for regret. We are winners. Not sure that's true. Okay. Oh, Gardner's first up as well. He's got beautiful hair. Let's get behind the goal. Zoom out. Oh, can we go a bit lower? Camera height. Oh, no, you can't. There we go. Do you see that? That's a nice view, isn't it? That's a nice view. Okay. We need a save straight off here. Come on, boys. Come on. Here's number one. Oh, I said we wanted a save straight off, and we've got it. Haidari, I think, is Swiss, Kosovan. I would be able to tell you his first name if I hadn't given him a nickname with a silly number in. Right, come on, Kelvin. 1-0. Count them up. Semi-final on the line here. El Hadj Diouf now. 50 years old. 1-1. Okay. We've only got 2 strong penalty takers, and even they're not great. Bissoli is the second of those. Ooh, eked that one home. That was close. Come on, we could do with a miss now. Just blaze it wide. Oh, that's... The goalie's let his foot off the ground and let that trickle underneath it. McCokes, come on. Oh. Whoop it up. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you're in for a very tense penalty shootout now. It's 3-2. We got a score to level this up. Come on, Kez. Come on. Come on. And Nard Dog. Great little Office reference. Oh, that is 2 that have been straight at him. He let one go under his foot. Right. Here comes Haidari. Here he is. Here's our man. Here's our man. We need this one going in, son. Oh. We've all been there, haven't we? Oh. All right. Well, let's say we're grateful because now we concentrate on the league. I'm trying to put a positive spin on that. I feel like as well, if I can raise the funds in January, as well as that Brazilian centre-half, I would like to chase a striker. Even if it's just on loan. West Ham, man. Oh. We could have been rubbing shoulders with the elite in the semi-finals of a cup there. Upbeat Haidari will step up again. I don't think you will, sir. Not if I'm in charge. Ulbian Haidari. Swiss. Doesn't mention the second nationality. Looks like he's at Basel in real life. Yeah. Or is he? No, he's at Juve. So they taught him to take a penalty. Ah, Gus, how old are you, by the way? 66. Oh. Lanzarote. Oh, imagine managing Lanzarote, by the way. That would be good. You're off to Herbert's Yard tonight. Have you been there, assuming you live somewhere near Birmingham? I do not live near Birmingham anymore. I live over in the East Midlands now, but tell me more about Herbert's Yard then. What's that? Intensive penalty training, Rook. Yes. Reminds me of that keeper at Dob. Bazza29 is following as well. Incredible kindness. Thank you very much. Villa, it's great there. You live in North Carolina, but used to live in Redditch. I grew up near the ditch. 15 minutes from the ditch. Welcome in, Villa 30. By the way, from your name and the fact that you lived in the ditch, I'm guessing you support that club, do you? I am a Birmingham City fan. Throw things at me now. Matos is developing concerns. Starting more games. Hang on. If you want to start games, go to Bournemouth, son. You ain't getting them here. Is he not on the transfer list? Is that why he wouldn't go to Bournemouth? No, he is on the list. What's his problem? Claudetta, 45. Fabulous. Thank you very much for the follow. Villa 30 does support that club. The Groovy Gamer. There you go. There you go. Yelkins, if you ever went to Digworth Dining Club, it's the same concept. Street food place. The guys who catered our wedding are there all summer, buzzing for some wings. Sounds like a great night out, Yalekins. You enjoy it. And up the villa, he says. Hang on. We should make that a command, shouldn't we? We should make that a command. I was just spinning forward to see whether that right back might make a decision about joining us, but I don't think he's gonna. He's reluctant, isn't he? Can't blame him to us. He's probably just watched that penalty shootout and thought, do I really want to go and join that club? Maybe I don't. Right then, let's do a little bit of work behind the scenes here. You fabulous people, by the way. I reckon after that stream, we are going to be able to apply for affiliate on Twitch. And hopefully I can get that set up by Monday, which would be absolutely beautiful if we could. The fact that we've got 100 people through the door this afternoon is just incredible. You are all absolute heroes. We are going to go and see our favourite friend, the United City FM. He was in earlier. Go and give Kev all the love in the world. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you back 1 p.m. UK on Monday.